welcome back to another stretch series, and today we're going to be covering a full body routine. All you need for today is a mat, and everything else will be body wise progressions. And yeah, take your time to really understand how your body is moving, where do you feel the tension, and work on improving your range of motion. So without further ado, let's get into the movements. So first of all, we're going to focus on lower body and upper body, so we'll superset between two exercises. So what we'll do first is we'll focus on squat to stand. If you feel like your ankles are a bit tight, you can put something under your ankles. So just to show you an example, I'm going to get maybe like a plate or even a towel underneath your heels. Could be beneficial as well. It will stop you from falling back in case if your ankles are super tight. So in this case, I'm just going to use a couple of plates, and we're going to start in this squat position. And from here, you can either hold to your toes, and if your hamstrings are super tight, you're just going to elevate the hips up and down. We're going to do 20 repetitions. Hold this position, get your chest nice and tall, and just focus on breathing and keeping your back nice and straight. Chest is forward, pushing your knees out with your elbows. We're going to focus on this position for about 45 more seconds. Really just to spend some time in a passive squat so that your hips, your knees and ankles get used to the flexion. Because we are spending too much time sitting on the chairs and having the 90-degree angle in our hips, we get super tight. So allowing ourselves to be in that passive position is really good. You got 15 more seconds, and then we're gonna go into a scorpion progression. 2, 1, and time. Okay, have these handy next to you because we're gonna go to the stretch again. So from here, we're gonna go into a scorpion progression. One arm off to the side. We're just gonna rotate to one side for about 20 reps. Five, and 1, and then we're going to hold for about 20 seconds, really focusing on bringing the arm as high as we can. and we're gonna switch sides. Have your arm slightly higher than the shoulder height. Get the hand up as high as you can. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come out of stretch. Okay guys, go back to squat to stand. Two and one. Awesome work, guys. And back to scorpion. Hold. Change. Hold. Have a little bit of a rest, and the next stretching or the next set that we're gonna do is going to be 90-90 stretch for your hips, internal, external rotation, and also activating your internal rotation using the muscles to reinforce the position. And then we're gonna go bare to tabletop reach. So really simple, you're gonna be in the 90-90 position. So making sure that one leg is 90 degrees and the other one is forward 90 degrees. From here, if you're feeling like you're falling out, you can either hold into a wall, get closer to the wall, or you can put something underneath that glute of the leg that is forward, okay? And then from here, we're gonna be holding this position for about 10 seconds. Then we're gonna contract all the muscles by pushing the ankle, the knee, ankle into the ground, release, and then fall forward, okay? Hold this position. We're going to contract and push it to the ground and go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release and slowly go down more. Contract again and push. And release and slowly move a little bit more forward. Switch sides. Don't contract yet, just feel the tension. Where is that you're feeling the tension in your body? Is it in your TFL, internal rotation, or is it in your external rotation, your glutes? Okay, we're gonna contract. Relax and a little bit more forward. And push again, both knees, both ankles into the ground, contracting all the muscles around the hips. Relax and move a little bit more down. Okay, get a plate or a towel again. We're gonna place it in between our knees. so that we reinforce that internal rotation in our hips, okay? So place something between the knees, and then you're gonna actively push the legs out as much as you can to reinforce that internal rotation. Three, two, one, and time. And then from this position, we're gonna go bear to tabletop reach using one arm, and it's gonna look like this. Changing between the sides, pushing the hips up and opening through the shoulder. We're gonna do 10 repetitions on each side and switch in your own time. Hold the position at the top for about a second, okay? All right, and from here we're gonna go into a back bend in a kneeled position. So take your time to get into this one. You can support yourself with your arms on the ankles. So start from one side and hold the heels or the ankle, and then get into the position, opening the chest. Down and reinforce that position again by going into this position for about 20 to 30 seconds. Repeat again. Alright, how was that, guys? Now, to strengthen the muscles that are going to support that position, we're going to do 20 reps of back bend elevations. And you want to be able to externally rotate the thumb, engage your glutes, and get your chest as much as possible off the floor. It's my favorite exercise to really open up, but also strengthen the muscles to get that posterior strength, so we can, you know, not only reinforce the rounding position on a daily basis, but also opening and arching rather than rounding. Okay, so to finish off, we're gonna do up dog, down dog, reach. So switching between the sides and turning, and also split squats to reinforce the hip flexor and the ankle flexion as well. So up dog, down dog is just like normal one, but we're gonna reach towards one side and twist. Okay, okay, just like that. We're gonna reinforce for about 10 reps. Awesome, guys. And from here, I'm gonna focus on the split squat, where we have one leg back and then one leg forward. So making sure you're nice and long with your stance and reaching forward and back up, lock the glutes. Flexion, 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 extension. Support yourself with the arm on the wall if you need to. And switch. Here we are, guys. it's a full body stretching. Today we focused on some of the hips, internal, external rotation, also some of the shoulder extension and some of the back bending. And yeah, so if you want to repeat a few more sets of each, just go back, rewind the video, and then repeat more sets of the same. So hope you guys like the routine, and yeah, leave the comments down below, subscribe, and we'll hopefully see you in the next stretching routine. Have a good day, and we'll see you soon.